everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm so happy to have you back today for a new reading. I hope that all of you are doing amazing today and having a wonderful day. So for today's reading, we have a message for you guys. I'm just letting Spirit communicate to you whatever you need to hear. So let's begin with your tarot cards and let's see, what is the message meant to find you today? What would Spirit like to communicate to you right now based on what's happening in your life, and where are you headed in the future? So I'm going to start with the tarot cards. Let's see, Spirit, what is the message you would like to communicate to this collective? I keep hearing, yes, oh my god, I was just gonna say something about like 10. The number 10 kept like running around in my mind when I started recording this message, and I kept hearing something about a 10-year cycle, and it's so like synchronized that this card is coming in, the 10 of Wands. I feel like Spirit is saying you're exiting this period of like a 10-year cycle and you're entering a new 10-year cycle. So this is something that's happening. It feels like there was like a cycle switch for this collective, and the past 10 years of your life could have been related a lot to labor or maybe hard work. Maybe you felt like you really needed to push things to get things off the ground, or it felt like there have been a lot of responsibilities on your back. There have been a lot of like things that you need to do, or just effort that you need to invest. But Spirit is saying the next 10 years, the cycle is changing. So it feels like you're entering the spirit of like the next 10 years being you enjoying the results of your previous labor. So it's like you're finally getting to live in the luxury of the previous efforts that you have been giving towards the universe, you know, towards something in your life. This is such a beautiful message that I'm getting today. Wow, okay, Knight of Swords. So this is happening quickly. You're stepping in a new period. Okay, let's see more. Okay. Oh, wow. Ace of Cups and the Five of Wands. Yeah, this is going to be that period where you start to receive. I feel like, you know, with the Five of Wands, you really had to like fight through a lot of obstacles. But look at this, the Wheel of Fortune again. Karma is starting to work in your favor. The cycle is changing. The wheel has to eventually turn around. You know, it's the cycle of life. That's what the Wheel of Fortune represents. It represents new cycles, a change of energy, a shift in your energy. And I feel like a lot of you have been either like in a very competitive environment. Maybe this can be even competition with yourself, needing to overcome certain fears that you have been experiencing within, or maybe it could be difficult people. Maybe you have been dealing in a very competitive industry, right? That can be something also a lot of times with the Five of Wands. It may appear when there's a lot of competition and we feel like we need to, you know, do our best in order to gain the position that we aspire to have, right? So I feel like you've been investing a lot these past 10 years. You've been really putting your head down and doing the work without really complaining. I don't feel like you have been complaining. I really don't feel like you have been, you know, half trying something. I really feel like you've been putting in everything that you have the past 10 years, because you knew that this was the time where you can do that in order for your future self to be able to enjoy, you know, the fruits of what you're currently planting, right? It's like I see the future version of you being able to live in luxury, in wealth and prosperity because of the work that you have been putting in the past 10 years. And I feel like this will find you in a time when a lot of things start to come to fruition for you. Okay, the Knight of Swords, Ace of Cups is saying a lot of things are going to start to fulfill themselves in your life. And this might catch you off guard because you're still in this energy of, I need to work and I need to maybe hustle and do all of these things. But I feel like it's really going to catch you by surprise at how everything starts to unfold. Something that I'm seeing is a lot of you, you're going to come to terms with a lot of fortune, a lot of wealth. This is something that you will be able to either put towards your savings, invest in maybe a property, a certain aspect of your future. But this is going to be big amounts of fortune, wealth that feels like legacy. You know, it feels like it's there forever. For some of you, it might be even a lot of wealth that you get to pass down onto certain generations later on. But I feel like you're coming to terms with a lot of wealth. The Five of Wands also can talk about now everyone coming in to try and take a piece of that, in the way of like maybe people from the past reaching out to you, because now they see that you're starting to do really well. Now they see the, you know, the change, they see the wealth that's coming in your life. So there may come also like this energy of people now trying to like re-enter your life, certain people from the past, they haven't been the most supportive. Okay, that's something that's coming in. Ignore those people though, really, like don't give them attention, because they should have supported you even back then, if you feel like this is something that's currently happening for you. Okay, let's see what else. What is happening for you right now? Spirit, what else do you want to add on to this message? Wow, period of prosperity and abundance. Yes, I'm telling you, a change for the better as well with the butterfly. I definitely feel like this, you're entering like a cycle. Yes, changes in your life with the moon card. I definitely feel like you're entering like this new cycle where it really starts to get better, you know? Like that's something that I'm feeling for you. So let's see, we have the butterfly, a change for the better again. We also have period of prosperity and abundance. Yeah, I feel like there's something about like this period of your life that's leading for a change for the better in the future. It's leading you to a period of prosperity and abundance. Just as I was saying, like I was really picking up this energy for you. And also you have the elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. You see, you're ending like this long journey, right? Oh my God, I'm so on point today with energy. I definitely feel like this is talking about like the past 10 years of your life. Oh, you also have another card here that fell on the ground for you. Didn't notice this, but it feels like you're exiting this 10-year process of preparation, right? Because the butterfly, you know, it comes out of the cocoon when it's ready. And I feel like this is really marking that new cycle for you these next 10 years, because Spirit keeps bringing out to me like the next 10 years of your life are marking a new cycle, a new beginning, where you get to enjoy what your past self has been doing up until now. You should accept valid criticism with the cup. You also have stored news of a birth or a new business opportunity. Wow. For some of you, there might be somebody coming in to guide you as well. This is somebody with an offer. There could be some kind of offer opportunity coming in. Maybe some of you are giving birth. Maybe there's somebody new entering your family as well. But in general, maybe regarding business, the next 10 years are going to be like marking this new cycle. I feel like, I don't know why, but I also feel like the right people are coming in who will give you valid criticism. Because I see with the Five of Wands, maybe have been dealing with people, like people trying to give you advice when they haven't like achieved that yet, you know, or they just don't come from a place where they could give you the advice in order for it to be successful. It feels like they're just speculating, guessing, and giving you advice from the top of their head. And I feel like there's somebody coming in your life where you will be able to like get the right advice from, or you know, I guess valid criticism, although I don't really like that word, like criticism, like somebody criticizing you. I feel like maybe they're just giving their opinion, they're giving their advice on what you could, you know, maybe do different or change a little bit in order to advance and improve. And I feel like there is also somebody maybe coming in your life to give you the right advice. The Knight of Wands can also be talking about somebody rushing in to help you, okay? Wow, the leg, stepping into a new experience. Yeah, I'm telling you, like, I definitely feel like you're stepping in like this new cycle. This period of your life is marking a new cycle where you're entering the next 10-year cycle of your life. And you're so prepared for this. The leg, you know, this is about preparation, you being prepared for this kind of moment and journey to happen for you. What else, Spirit? What other messages do you have for this collective regarding the next 10 years? Oh my God, the super moon. The energy of the super moon is amplified, propelling you towards powerful action and bold manifestation, amplification, intensity, and power. I'm telling you, there's something about the energy right now that just feels like it's amplified for you. Like you're going to be able to manifest. You're going to feel so powerful when it comes to manifesting. You're just going to feel like your manifestations are fulfilling themselves. They're coming in so quickly. Maybe some of you are even mastering manifestation. Like you're really starting to, grasp the concept of how it works and being able to use it to your advantage. So I definitely feel like you have this super moon energy around you right now that's leading you to taking powerful action. Also, you know what, sometimes I kind of see you like really working smarter, not harder. Like maybe there's also something changing with the way that you do your work. Like you're no longer focusing so much on effort and hard work, but you're just focusing on like getting straight to the point. Like I feel like there's also something about your approach changing where you're not making it so difficult for yourself anymore. It really depends on the mindset. Like sometimes we get in this mindset of like, I need to work so hard and I need to put in all of this effort when it can be done easier, right? And I feel like sometimes this comes with experience as well. And I feel like you've had the journey, the process to help you understand this. So I also see like the action that you're going to take moving forward are going to lead to more progress for you guys. And we have the new moon in Sagittarius. So maybe we have some Sagittarius people here. Set your sights on adventure and embrace opportunities for growth, exploration, optimism, and growth. Yes, I definitely feel like your mindset right now, like you're aligned towards growth and you feel maybe very optimistic. You feel eager to explore. A message that keeps coming up, and this might be for somebody here, so just take it if it resonates with you. Leave behind whoever or whatever doesn't resonate anymore. I feel like some of you are also like maybe ready to leave certain people behind. Like you're ready to leave a certain community, a certain collective that just hasn't been supporting, and it feels like it's just been creating more confliction than helping you. I feel like you're just ready to go higher, and maybe some people in your life are not ready for that, and that's okay. You cannot force somebody along with you. Like that's never going to work. They're just gonna drag you down, So I definitely feel like some of you are beginning to understand that you're stepping into a new experience. You're ready to go higher. Some people in your life may not be ready still, and that's okay. So that's something that's coming through from Spirit if that resonates for you. Let's see what else. Okay, we have, I feel like these are too many cards. I just want one, so let me try to shuffle the deck again. Okay, we got 2 cards. We have art. So maybe some of you are focusing on art right now. Maybe you want to pursue art in some kind of way. We also have grace and we have mind. Wow, I feel like your mind fell into alignment. That's the big part of manifestation, is just getting your mind in alignment. And this is something that you've done successfully in this time. I feel like we have the mind, we have grace. There's a lot of harmony in your mind. I feel like prior you were dealing with so much conflicting energy, and this is why things were so difficult for you, because maybe you were raised in this kind of environment. Sometimes it comes from the way that we've been raised, the way that we've been, programmed since we were little. And I feel like maybe you grew up in a household where you were told you must work hard, or maybe this is something that you were told always in your life. But I feel like something about your mindset has shifted here towards more grace, towards a mind of it doesn't need to be difficult. That's not true. It doesn't need to be that way. And I feel like you starting to realize this will allow you to, I don't want to say take the shortcut, because I feel like that's not the right thing, but it allows you to just get straight to the point without making the journey so difficult for yourself, Let's get your final message for today. Your last card. What is your last message? Unity and cooperation, 23. Yeah, I did feel that there might be somebody also coming in to like guide you or mentor you or to give you the right advice. So embrace unity and cooperation with others. Together, you can achieve extraordinary things. I feel like also these next 10 years of your life are going to bring you like the right people, because I feel like I don't know why I keep getting this energy, but this pal maybe has been dealing with opposing energy from people in their life. And I feel like Spirit is uniting you right now with the right people who you can cooperate with to get you to where you want to go faster, to not make it so long or so drawn out. I feel like there's something about you being able to manifest the right people who will want to go higher with you. you know, or who will want to help you to go high. Like, that's something that I'm really getting from the energy of today's cards. And I feel like that's what I have for your message today. I hope that this resonated for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.